I don't know who wants to hear this, but ngiza kukhuluma even kubuhlungu. Ama-Zimbabweans, we are useless. Ama-Zimbabweans, we are cowards. Singamagwala. Sonke singamagwala. Sibhizi ku social media. Tepe silisana labanye abantu, silisana lama South African. Kathesi there's this thing here, match and match. You are quiet. Simbalwa abantu who are there trying to ukuthi izinto zibe right, simbalwa siqeda lapho futhi sithethiswa ngamaZimbabwe kuthwala izamani nabafana lebancane kangaka what are you trying to do yini lento enizamayo nizafa lebancane lezamani kutsho omunye umZimbabwe nolambileyo futhi ongela lutho lala ngendlalo lala ngamagwadla uyozokhuluma idoda enje. Ama-Zimbabweans is useless ngama cowards. I mean, I've never seen in a country elabantu aba useless njengeZimbabwe. Kathesi khona pha kuthiwe akuthethiswa ama-South African ligijima phambili so ku-social media lifake inkalakatha zamakhaleni liyathethisa abantu be-South Africa lifuna ukulawula e-South Africa ukuthi e-South Africa kuphilwe njani. Kathesi yiye nanti ithuba asilungiseni okuqondane lelizwe lethu. Ama-Zimbabweans are nowhere to be found. Ama-Zimbabweans are nowhere to be found. Bacachile bathule izwi ibo bugwala bona lokho esikhuluma ngapha. Thina sibhizi khona lapha. We are getting ama-3 left right hand side konke ziyakhala. Simile entweni yokuthi asilwi namuntu asithethisa umuntu. What we want is to express indlela esizizwa ngayo concerning ilizwe lethu. Okuyiyouth kathesi kubulawa intshengu le ekhaya leli bhizi lapha lethu ama-South African adla ama-drugs lina liwelawa intshengu le kathesi kulibula intshengu lapha ekhaya nathi intshengu 24/7 kulokuthi silweni ukuthi intshengu le iphume elizweni liphele nya intshengu libhizi ama-South African ibadla ama-drugs badla inyawuphi thina sibulawa intshengu kathesi sifuna ukukhipha intshengu yena le lithulile leni. Ngenza ivideo that time khuluma ngokwasiphatheleni bona ngamaZimbabwe nokuningi lapha kukhuluma inyongo nje khuluma izishwala ngaze ngizonde so mina. Ngesishona ama-Zimbabweans three matters zebani. Zimbabweans three matters zebani, we are just cowards. Siqaphela ukukhuluma ngabe kuthiwa kathesi into le kuthiwa South Africa sekutheni ngabe kathesi libhizi ku social media here ama-South African this ama-South Africa nanko kuqondane landi okwekhaya lethu okwelizwe lethu lithule izwi you know it to be found. Lithi abantwana laba abafana laba bazamani sezamani thina. I've never seen a country useless njengeZimbabwe. I'm from Zimbabwe. A country useless. Asithethisa umuntu akuthiwani kathesi sibhizi kule ndaba kaMbetsi khona apha kuyazanyazanya ukuthi kuthiwe kwenze umuntu omi phambili khona ngathi ezama ukuthi lithi ubevele ezamani inkulumo ezibhukuya kumaZimbabwe zona lezo. Ubone ukuthi lokho kopdona isebenzi. Busy gijimele South Africa, gijimele ama diaspora khona le ikole uqapheleyo. Kodwa mase kuthiwa nansi issue right lapha silungiseni la yabaleka. Kathesi lithi thina hayi lizakufa labafana labancane senzeni okubi. Ikuphi kulephi igama eselikhulumileyo libi. Sifela iqiniso. Abomkhali ngehlule, bomkhali zishiti zabantu don't rubbish. Stimboko straight wehle kusukuma kuthiwe nanku kathesi. Abonke nanku kathesi silungiseni ilizwe asukumeni sithini lokhu no sithini lapho silungisa ilizwe hayi liyabaleka. Lisha phansi okanogatsho bona izinja. I give up ama-Zimbabwean. I give up. My fellow South Africans bomakhelwane bethu khona ngapho simbalwa bakithi abantu abalesa indaba ka-31 simbalwa. Singawinanga ngoba sibalutshwana abantu asiphambili wesilokhu sibalutshwana the rest vele bazivalela ushut up bazithulele. Ama-Zimbabwean athule izwi akula ngitsho lo one vele okhuluma ngakho bazithulele nje. Cowards.
Kanti Mandebela kithi into elifunayo kahle yini? Lifunani kahle Mandebela kithi into elingathi liyayifuna impela yini? Mina ngi-understand ngempela ukuthi lizothi lifunani. Hayi mina ngazi. Khona manje liyabona ukuthi lo sisi lo mama lo engimfake la uSisi Jacinta. Khona manje ufake ilokuzaneni laphana ekhuluma ngendaba ukuthi kumele kuphume ubheka impilo Mbetsi ejele sinseboshiwe kusolakala ngathi ubenguye ade hamba phambili ngendaba ukuthi kumele kwenzakala imashini nge-31 kodwa hamba njengamanje uyebheka phansi kuma comment lapho kukhulume kulama video kule video yenziwe ngulo sisi uzobona ukuthi amaNdebele akithi kahle kumbe sesihlupheka kakhulu noma yini mina ngi-understand yazi ayikho into ebuhlungu nje ukuthi mawubona umuntu ezama ulincedisa kodwa uthole ukuthi laba abantu ozama ukubancedisa badonsela muva ugcina nawe uphela uthando. Ungabheka ngaphansi kwale video yenziwe lo sisi ngamaNdebele aphawule kakhulu kuma comment. Hey, hayi ngale phela akufani nangapho. Hey, uswazi. Hey, nizothola uswazi. Uthi uyabheka nje yonke indawo lapho okukhulunywa khona. Bafowethu if ubona ukuthi uyahluleka awukhona lutho, ungabhali lutho. Thula, ungacommentini lutho. Fika nje maybe uyamamela. Manje uthi uyabona ukuthi wena vele ngeke uzukhona ukuthi mhlambe noma kuyamashwa noma kwenzani ngeke ukhona ukuya lapho. Thula, keep quiet, ungakhulumi nix. Hayi ukuthi lokhu uthusela abantu umuntu engathi uyakhuluma hey uswazi umuntu engathi uyakhuluma uswazi. Yabo lo mama lo uyazama ukuthi uyabona ukuthi kahle shuthi kahle thina vele shuthi vele sikhohliwe nje ngendaba lo bhuti oboshiwe. Yabona so manje uyazama ukuthi uyasincedisa yena lo mama lo kangeni vele akulanto noma engayeka vele kana ndaba. But ngoba ngumuntu owesifazane na uyabuza ubuhlungu bokuthi kunento emoshakele uzama ukuthi esincedise but into lokho elimile nje mandebela kithi ukuthi lithi uswazi. Uswazi. So ngicabanga ukuthi uJoshua Mqabo Nkomo ngoba ubuya lapha eKaizer St Joseph uswazi wayengalusabi yena. Ngicabanga kanjani ukuthi uswazi wayengalusabi uNkomo. Hayi bafowethu hayikhona hayi asikhombisana ukukhula madoda. Umuntu mayebona ukuthi khona makufakwe ivideo ngendaba zasekhaya mawubona ukuthi awukhona ukuphawula thula vala nje umlomo wakho ungaphawuli lutho uye kulokuthusela abantu benza into abayikwanisayo. Yabona iyo lento engangisho ngithi mina njengoba kuloku qhube uyabona njengoba usise ezama ukusincedisa kanje mayebona ukuthi asincediseki akuqhubeke futhi lokho kuzenimarsheni march ayiqhubeke ayiqhubeke kukhishwa abantu emsebenzini kukhishwa abantu emajaradeni kukhishwa abantu ngisho kuphi ngikhona sisovuleka la namaNdebele thina yikho sisovuleka khona soqaqeka la ngoba ikhandi ukuthi umuntu mayezama ukuthi elincedise kodwa lilo likhuluma into yodwa uswazi uzobona uswazi lwakhona uswazi lwakhona. Guys asikhombisana ukukhula bafowethu ngiyanicela asikhombisana ukukhula vele mawubona ukuthi into ekhulunyiwe awuzwani nayo phuma kiyo ungacomment ungatshela abantu ukuthi bazoshawa kanjani. Yabona abantu unokuthola umuntu ufaka ivideo umuntu uyakhuluma nje just ukuthi ayi bafowethu mina ngifisa ukuthi kulungise kanje nakanje uzobona umuntu uzokhomenta phansi uswazi lwakhona. Amashona nanka sebuyile asekithi asevuma ukuthi sibambisaneni but naloko still ikhuluma ngoswazi. Hayi bafowethu ngeke madoda ngeke. So ngiyanicela abantu bakwamthokazi asikhombisene ukukhula mawuzazi ukuthi ulindebele ungathola kukhulume kukhona lapho kwenziwe khona ivideo ngendaba mhlambe ekhulunywa indaba yelizwe mawubona ukuthi wena vele awukhona ukuthi ukhulu mawubona ukuthi awukhona ukuthi ukwenze lokho thula ungaphawuli lutho. Ungaphawuli lutho thula yekela utshela abantu ngoswazi. Yonke into kumele nje ngendaba yoswazi kuyoba nini lokhulunywa indaba yoswazi. Kunabantu abaxoshwa ababesuka lapha babesuka khona balala ezigangeni abanye abantu baze batetele egangeni belala bengadlanga baze bayafika ekhaya. Abantu laba inhliziyo zabo zibuhlungu kakhulu but lokusakhuluma ngoswazi yini uswazi kulabantu abade betetele ezigangeni. Hayi bafowethu no Mama uJacinta siyabonga kakhulu siyabonga ukuthi usichaze siyabonga kakhulu. Qiniso ufuna ngilikhuluma umama ngiqale ngathi angimzwisisi kahle ngathi angi-understand but manje ipoint yakhe sengiyayibona mina ukuthi ukuphi sengiyayibona nje 100% ukuthi ukuphi. Umama lo uyafisa ukuthi kahle nathi silungile izinto but ngendlela ukuthi kusekhona abantu abakhuluma indaba yoswazi ngeke kuze kulunge lutho. Ake nizama ukushintsha bafowethu shintshani bafowethu ngeke lomqondo leniphezulu kwawo. Ngiyanicela abantu bakithi ngiyabonga.
I want you to take heart, take courage in this difficult period of your life. But what I want to say is that it cannot be that there's only one man in the whole country of Zimbabwe who can lead the country. Are you telling me that the rest of the people in Zimbabwe are incapable of leading Zimbabwe? It cannot be. The president, Emmerson Mnangagwa, needs to know that Zimbabwe belongs to Zimbabweans, not to his family. And if he wants to operate in that manner, the citizens of the nation, they have all the right to protest, to show their frustrations. Because you cannot tell me this is democracy when he has the few individuals whom are supporting him because they are being fed. It cannot be. The minerals of Zimbabwe, the raw materials of Zimbabwe belongs to Zimbabweans. And no child in Zimbabwe should sleep without food because of the mismanagement of the either finances or the raw materials whatsoever. But Zimbabweans, they need to come up with a strategy. If there is a need for the president to be removed, let it be, because it has to be a democratic country, not an Emmerson Mnangagwa's country. It cannot be. You can amend the constitution to suit yourself. And by the way, the funny thing is, there are prophets, men of God in Zimbabwe, whom are very close to the president, and they are not saying anything because they are benefiting. That's evil. We cannot have men of God who are representing the kingdom of God, who are behaving in such a manner. You need to condemn such barbaric behavior from the president. And we are seeing them because they've been benefiting a lot from the president. So it's high time that if people want to go and demonstrate, police should not beat them up, because they are simple saying this is wrong. When you discharge policemen who are supposed to protect the civilians, but now they have to run away from those that are supposed to protect them, what kind of a country is Zimbabwe going to be? These are our brothers and sisters, and Zimbabwe should demonstrate the upholdment of human rights. We cannot have such in a country that we have seen this country going down. People of Zimbabwe are being exploited by its own government, by the government of countries that they run to. This cannot be. And I want to encourage people from Zimbabwe to say, please take heart, be strong. God is with you, He's watching. It is time for a change in Zimbabwe. And we here in South Africa, we are going to voice that. We're not going to keep quiet. It cannot be a country run by a mafia. Zimbabweans, they've been suffering is enough. We have seen them suffering is enough. No ways.
It has come to my attention that Bekipin Betsy, this guy from Zimbabwe, this Zimbabwe warrior, has been arrested. You know, I don't know what the crime was, but some say that he was one of the people planning the march against the government of Zimbabwe. Now, what is his crime? This is an innocent young man that wants what is best for his people, for Zimbabwe, for the people of Zimbabwe. This guy wants economic liberation for the people of Zimbabwe. All that he wanted was economic freedom for his people. And he was arrested for that. And he was not even the only one. I heard that there's another only 10, I don't know who is that, arrested. They just want to divert the attention from that July 31st shutdown. That's what they're trying to do. They are trying to fight against say no to 2030 extension, 2030 term extension. They are trying to do what? Protest against the 2030 term extension by the government of Zimbabwe. So I really don't understand what will make you to arrest people, youth, the leaders of tomorrow, that is fighting for the economic freedom of their people. And, this is what I've been telling Africans. And I will continue to tell Africans. You can see all these things happening. They are not coincidence. In different countries, even in Nigeria, many journalists they have been shut down from broadcasting anything that is happening in Nigeria. They don't want the world to know them for who they are. Anyone that tries to protest, they will arrest you. Even in Nigeria, about 2 activists too was recently arrested. Showore also was recently arrested. Why? Because this guy spoke for the people. This is why I've been telling African people that our brothers, South Africans, Nigerians, we are not our enemies. Our government is our enemies. We should not be fighting against ourselves. We should rather be strengthening ourselves to fight against our government, to fight against corruption, to fight against insecurity, to fight against those government officials looting our resources, looting our money. Those are the people, as youth, we are supposed to be fighting against. We are the leaders of tomorrow if we begin to fight against ourselves. So now, how is Africa going to be built? If we begin to kill ourselves, what is going to happen? As we fight ourselves, as we kill ourselves, the government will be cashing out. You need to understand what they are doing is they are looting us and keeping the money, stashing it for their children's children. While me and you will end up dead and our children will become poor. Africa, wake up. This guy has been arrested, this Zimbabwe guy, for what? For looking out for Zimbabweans. For saying enough is enough. For Zimbabweans to be working as housekeeper, domestic workers, farmers. He's saying enough is enough. Zimbabweans are supposed to be landlords, business owners, bankers, engineers. Zimbabweans are supposed to be controlling the world economy. Zimbabweans are supposed to be doing great things. And that is what he is fighting for. And what did they do? They arrested him to shut them up. Even me, if I was to be in Nigeria, I would have been arrested or even been killed. They don't want us to open our mouth and cry. Is this what we call democracy? This is not democracy at all. How are we different from Libya? How is our country different from Libya? How is this government regime? How is it different from the military one? From the military regime? If youth talk, they get arrested or get killed. And then we call this democracy. This is not democracy. All our journalists, they've been shut down. The government has shut them up for them to not report anything going on in Nigeria. So we must continue to suffer in silence, keep quiet. Why they keep on looting us? Why they keep on stashing the money for their children? Nigerians, Africa, wake up. We are not our enemies. Zimbabwe, protest for this guy to be released. Hands off Bekipinlo Mbedzi. Hands off this guy. This is a warrior. This is a patriot. This is an activist. This guy is fighting for you. He's not supposed to be treated the way he's been treated. Look at the way they chain him like a criminal, like a common criminal, for doing what? For speaking out against an oppressive government, against oppression, against corruption. Are you not tired of oppression, Africans? Are you not tired of fear? Are you not tired of poverty? This is not democracy. Let us fight together to restore our democracy. Now, Jacinta is one of the people that is fighting for this guy. One of the people, and that is what Africa is supposed to be. South Africa can march for us, Nigerians. Nigerians, we can march for Zimbabwe. Zimbabwe, we can march for Uganda. And the same thing is happening in Uganda. You see, one of their politicians also is calling for violence against South Africans. You see what they are doing? They are inciting violence so that we cannot come for them. We cannot ask for accountability. They are running away from accountability. They are creating chaos. They are creating a lot of battle, AU, and all that, just to, oh my God, just to bring confusion among the youth. Africa, wake up! Otherwise, our next generation is in for.
Good morning, my fellow Zimbabweans. I wish this message can reach all the members of SANPF. Because all of them, they are threatening to kill people, to imprison people, to torture people, to assault people on the 31st of July. But they are leaders. They are the ruling party of Zimbabwe. Are they not supposed to be asking why Zimbabweans are angry? Are they not supposed to be asking why Zimbabweans want to demonstrate? Are they not supposed to be asking themselves why Zimbabweans are saying no to 2030? The only thing they do is threatening to kill people. Then if you're going to kill us, then we're going to die. Remember, the right to vote didn't come in a silver blood. Our fathers died for that right. Our parents died for that right. To those who made it back alive, they were only given bicycles. And then we cannot allow that nonsense to keep on happening in our country. We don't have a right to speak as Zimbabweans. During the times of Mugabe, no one was allowed to mention the word Mugabe. You were getting kidnapped at the same time. So we cannot live like that anymore. That's a promise, guys. We cannot live like that. Because as leaders, your duty is to love, to protect, to put us first as Zimbabweans. But you are there to kill us. No, we are not visitors in Zimbabwe. We are citizens of Zimbabwe. And our parents fought for that right. Our parents fought for that country. This is our country. And we're not going anywhere. And then we're not going to allow you to do things that we not agree with. No. Now, that will never happen, guys. We're not going to allow that. We're not going to allow something like that anymore. That is our country. And we're not going back. On the 31st, we're going to march. We're going to demonstrate. And please, I'm warning you, don't provoke us. We're going to be quiet. No, we're not going to be quiet, but we're going to be peaceful. We're not going to damage any property. We're not going to damage any infrastructure. We're not going to loot. We are angry. We are unemployed. We don't have hospital. We don't have medicine in the hospitals. We don't have roads. Do not provoke us on the 31st. I'm asking you nicely. Don't provoke the people of Zimbabwe because you will turn us into animals.
Begimpilo Mbetsi must be released. If we do not learn how to fight for someone's release now, the next person that they are going to take in custody is me, Tino, or Moses, and any other people that are fighting for the Zimbabwean rights, such as Begimpilo. May they please release Begimpilo. May we please reunite together so that our brother is released. They have killed so many of us. We are tired of dying, but we would like him to be released. We are not trying to have any war with people. We are not trying to fight, but this violence and these death threats that they keep throwing our way, may they please understand the kind of mindset that we Zimbabweans are in right now. We can see that they are failing to run the country. There is no medicine in hospitals. There is no food in the country. All they do is keep taking and taking and taking money from us. They take money from us at the border. They take money from our pockets. They take money from tax. They overcharge us to drill boreholes. Yet they are the ones that failed to put water in the country. May they please release Begimpilo Mbetsi. We would like to talk to him. We would like to reunite with our brother. And us as the people, may we please spread the word that our brother should be released. We have to learn how to unite to fight for each other, because this is the tactic that they are using. Them taking him into custody is a warning to us that if you try to stand up for Zimbabwean people to have rights, you will get imprisoned or murdered. If they have murdered him already, may they please provide his body so that his family can bury him. But if they have not yet murdered him, can they please release our brother?
Hello Mzansi, welcome to Mgosi waseMzansi. If today is your first time visiting this channel, please do the right thing and click the subscribe button. Abantu baseZimbabwe bavakalisa kungajabuli ngendlela lamanye amaZimbabweans ahlehlela ngakhona kule ndzaba yokuboshwa kwaBheki Mpilo. Mbhensi uBheki Mpilo ngulo waboshelwe ku-organizer strike lapha eZimbabwe mhla 31 kuyo lenyanga uthi akafuni or ukuliswana nenzaba yokuthi 2030 kuvuselelwe sikhundla sakhe phela uMonangagwa sokuba i-president again, so bekalwisana nalendzaba leyo and balabaningi bavakalisa nje kungajabuli ndlela amaZimbabweans amagwala ngakhona. People are saying ukuthi South Africa niyakhona kulwa, but uma kusikhathi ukuthi nilwele livilini anikhoni kulwa, niyasaba nithi hey sidoboshwa, but eSouth Africa niyakhona kulwa nilwele i-country lengasiyo yenu. But makusetindzaba teni taseZimbabwe nongenihlehlele emuva. Do comment your thoughts down in the comment section. Also in the next one, I'm signing out. Goodbye.